Good morning. All right, Miss Selena, will Joe and I speak soon? Miss Selena, will Joe and I speak soon? Probably in the next couple weeks, yes. Will I hear from Craig today? Loretta, good morning. Will I hear from Craig today? I don't think so. Not today, my love. Mom, she came in right, guys. We're getting people in the room. I got to sing to you guys to get it started. You ready? Good morning, good morning. We've slept the whole night through. Good morning to you. Now we can officially start. Miss Margaret, have I met my next romantic partner as of yet? Miss Margaret, are they in my circle yet? Yes, I do think you know who they are. Minnie, will Ralph marry me? Miss Minnie, will Ralph marry me? As of right now, love, no. I think you guys are on the same page, but I don't see marriage on the table. Natalie, is AK starting to feel spiritually connected to me? Miss Natalie, are they feeling connected to me? They're getting there, yes. I think it's a slow burn, but I'm going to say yes to that. Miss Kaya, are my thoughts about... Angeline, good morning. Miss Kaya, where did you go? The fuck? Are my thoughts wrong about my partner, Miss Kaya? Are my thoughts wrong about my partner? That's why I can't. It's easier if I have like a dark shirt on to see the words. My accoutrement is making it hard to read the things. Am I having negative thoughts? Am I thinking wrong about my partner? Am I thinking wrong about my partner? Guys, happy St. Patrick's Day. Somebody celebrate? This is what I see on the table about your partner. Lack of long-term planning. A little bit withdrawn. Maybe not communicating very well. Just feeling a little bit withdrawn. If that's what you feel like he's slipping away, then yes. Otherwise, and then no. That's what I see on the table. Miss Jessica, will something happen between Alex and me on the trip? Will something happen between Alex and me on the trip? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen, share the live for me, por favor. I think you're overwhelmed by like just the idea of it, but no. Realistic, dependable, good things coming to fruition. I wouldn't worry about it. No love. No. I think you guys will be fine. Louise, will I be in a committed relationship with S in 2025? Yeah, I think both of you guys are going to show up to the kitchen table and work on your communication. Jackie, will I meet somebody new soon? Miss Jackie, will I meet somebody new soon? Miss Jackie, will I meet... I'll try this again, Jackie. Will I meet somebody new soon? I don't think so, love bug. Not yet. Ashley, did my kid's father sleep with my sister? Good Lord. Wasn't expecting that this morning. No, I don't think they slept together, no. Flirted maybe, crossed the line possibly, but I don't think they did that. Hello, this is for Effie. Has G moved on? Slow communication. Jesse, I appreciate you. Santa, I appreciate you. Has G moved on? Slow communication. No, I don't think he's moved on necessarily. I just think he's working on himself. I don't think he's working on a relationship with anybody else. I don't think he's moved on emotionally. He's just trying to figure himself out. Miss Sophia, will I find a gold bag I've been looking for on the trail today? Will I find the gold bag I've been looking for on the trail today? Are you going to find something? No, I do not think you're going to find anything today, love. I do not know what that is in reference to, but I see a no. Should I put space between Leo and I, Moondog? Should I put space between the two of you? You can recover from some loss. I think some space might do you guys well. Sid, have I met my lifelong partner as of yet? Have I met my partner yet? No, you have not met your partner yet. Selena, does Giovanni want to ask me to be his girlfriend? Does Giovanni want to ask me? He does, but he's not going to ask. He doesn't know how to talk to you very well, so reach out to him, let him know. Flirt back, I guess. Miss J, will Cecile listen to my ideas and help the business? Simply, good morning, lovey. How are you? Will Cecile listen to my ideas and help the business? Only some of them, though, and when she does listen to them, she's not going to tell you. She's not going to give you credit for it. Christy, good morning. I think if you do help her and she does take it, she won't give you credit for it, but it will help. You know what you're talking about. Miss Mary, why does Mercutio keep ghosting me? Because you allow him to do it and you keep taking him back? Because every time he wants to recover, he comes back to you because temporary struggles is what he's good at. So he comes back, he pours off of you, he takes what you have to give him, he takes your kindness and your generosity and your love, and you make him feel good and well and balanced. And then as soon as you recharge his proverbial batteries, my love, he takes off and goes and looks at a bunch of other things. He ghosts you because you allow him to keep doing it. Stop allowing him to do it. So you know what, dude? This is the last time that you make me feel this way. I like my peace and my sanity better than your interruptions. You interrupt my peace. You come in, you make me feel good temporarily, and then you leave again and make me feel terrible. You interrupt my peace, and I don't want you to do that any longer. He does that because you allow it. You hear me? All right, Adriana. Is Kay ignoring me because he's with another woman? Is he ignoring me because he is elsewhere? Is he ignoring me because he is elsewhere? He's ignoring you because you guys have issues. He's not happy with you. Disharmony. He has confidence in it and balance is there. I don't think it's with somebody else, girlfriend. I think he doesn't want to argue. Now, if that's not the case and you guys are not arguing, I still just think it's simply he doesn't want to be bothered. I don't think he's with anybody else, though. I do not. All right. Will H reach out? Miss Franza, will H reach out? Will H reach out? Yes, I do. I think he'll reach out. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. He's going to be the one to want to talk first. Because you guys have stuff to talk about. Betty, did Lalo sleep with Vero? Did Lalo sleep with Vero? Yes, I do think they slept together, but didn't want to tell anybody. Don't know who they are, but I think that is a yes, my darling. Adriana, will M want to genuinely... Oh my God, guys, this is going so fast. I apologize. Will Jen want to genuinely reconcile? Will you want to genuinely reconcile? Genuinely reconcile. Yes, it'll be genuine. It will be genuine. I had an interview today. This is for... Amrit, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I have an interview tomorrow. Will I get the job? I have an interview tomorrow. Will I get the job? Yeah, I do think you will. It might take a while for you to get it, but I do think you will get it. Is Dom... Oh my... Okay, guys, this is going so fast. Will Dom reach out to me soon? We're doing this. Will Dom reach out to me soon? He will. They will. Miss Christie, please tell me things are going to get better, my darling. Christy, my darling. Christy, I'm going to send you that protection thing that we were talking about, all right? Courage, because what else you got going on, girlfriend? You got to fight for yourself. Debt, unfairness coming, manipulation is coming, cyclical force is coming back around. However, I think all the bullshit that's going on is giving you clarity on what you don't want to deal with. I still see problems at home financially, but you just can't. It's not breaking you. As sad as you are and as horrible as all of this is, it's not breaking you. I don't know what it is you're going through, girlfriend. It's like everything shifts. Things don't seem bad, but they always seem bad. Like, are we going to get a job? Yes. Are you going to be okay? Yes. But everything in the current is not working out well. I'm going to do some protection energy, some cleansing work as well. All right? You know I don't usually talk woo-woo shit like this, but for you, my girl, I think that might be helpful. Lou, is Kendrick hoping that I reconcile with him? Miss Lou, is Kendrick hoping that I reconcile with him? Is Kendrick hoping that I reconcile? Yeah, I'm going to say yes to that. Reach out first. This is for Julian. Will Diamond break no contact in the near future? Yes, they will. They're going to be the ones to reach out. She wants to nurture the situation. Sharon, will Rashad and I work out our relationship? It's Rashonda, and I'm so sorry. Will you guys work out your relationship? No. You guys are toxic together. Sandy, will Carter express her romantic feelings for me? No, she will not express them willingly. I think you're going to have to pull it out of her. Amber, does Carlos think of getting back together? Miss Amber, does Carlos think of getting back together? Miss Amber, does Carlos think of getting back together? Yes, he does. Now, the boundaries are fragile. I don't know if he's going to, but I do see he thinks about it. I'm Barbara. Well, hello, Miss Barbara. How does Javier feel towards me now? Happy home, but he wants to take a break from it. You guys are good together, but he needs to sit down and rest somewhere to get his shit together. Whitney, will I get a new job soon? Will it work out? Miss Whitney, new job, and will it work out, Whitney? I see disharmony as far as collaboration is concerned, but I do see you getting a new job. So the question is, will I get a new job? Yes. Will you be happy in that new job? Maybe not the happiest, but it's going to be a job. Did Gabe realize my note was for him? Did Gabe realize my note was for him? Yes, he did. He saw it and understood it. Priscilla, was John being honest with me? He admitted his feelings for me. Was he being honest when he admitted his feelings? Was he being honest when he admitted his feelings? He was being honest, but the lack of faith that you have him in is concerning. He's either screwed you over before, or something else in the past has worried you before. I think he seems very balanced, but it might be the past or things he's done in the past that make you hesitate. This time around, though, I do think he's showing up genuinely. Maya, did Derek call me again? Miss Maya. Yes. Liz, good morning. Good morning, darling. Is my next job going to be the one at C? Is my next job going to be at C? Is my next job going to be at C? Yes, it will be. Sunshine, happiness, people coming together. Miss Happiness will seek it karma for sleeping with my husband. Miss Happiness will seek it karma for sleeping with my husband. Law of nature always stays in balance whether we see it or not. So yes, it will definitely come back to bite her in the butt. Lack of faith, despair, grief, loss, betrayal, endings. Not great. If you do things knowingly that you know are not great, shit happens on the back end. Sometimes worse, sometimes not so bad. Depends. Miss Court, I got you. Disharmony in the Lover's card, I see. Two people coming together. There is a bit more disharmony there than I picked up on before. Recovery from loss, the same thing, still recovering. Restless energy is there. I do think you guys want to talk to each other, but it's just a waiting game. So overall, no, I don't think it's changed that significantly. I think right now, some of the energy, he's always still around, but just not there. Zen, was the guy I see playing serious about, is the guy I'm seeing playing or serious about me? Are they for real or not? Are they for real or not? They don't know. They're 50-50 right now. I think they want to be serious because they like you, but they don't know if they want to commit. And so they like you. They just don't know if they want to settle down. They're weighing out their options. Miss Shakira. How does Gabe feel seeing the note? Did he realize it was for him? Yes. And how does he feel after he saw it? Miss Shakira. He saw the note, now how does he feel? Or he realized it was for him, now how does he feel about it? There's a little bit of an emotional immaturity there, but it's compassion, but it leads to indecision, a little bit of an inner critic, self-awareness. So it's making him think about some things, but it's a lack of long-term planning. It's almost like a waste of time. So I don't know if what you told him is like, get your shit together and let's go, or not. But it's making him feel some kind of way, and he's like, do I want to do this big picture long term? Do I want to make this work or not? So it's giving him something to think about. Indecision, emotional immaturity is where I think he's feeling right now. All right, love bug. Miss Tanya. Will Adrian break no contact? Will Adrian break no contact? Yes, he'll be the one to break it first. Do you see Crystal wanting to reach out? Do you see Crystal wanting to reach out? No. Manipulation is the first thing that I pulled. If they do reach out, it's not going to be great. Yvette, is Max nervous Friday when he came to my office? Was Max nervous on Friday when he came into my office? Was he nervous? He was, yes. Didn't know how the outcome was going to be. Toria, will me and Trey be in a relationship? Miss Toria, will Trey and I be in a relationship? You guys are burned out. There's been a lot of trying, so probably not. Miss Kim, have I served my purpose in Raleigh? Have I served my purpose? Girl, is it time to go? Yes. Transition, get going. Lots of kings, or I'm sorry, lots of knights, lots of fast moving action. Get out of there. Thank you, my service here is done. Thank you. Zan, is he seeing someone else or should I move on? Zan, guys, thank you so much for joining the team. Thanks, Miss Katie. Is he seeing somebody else or should I move on? Should I move on? The indecision right now is, I mean, if you wait, you're just going to be waiting. Time's the one thing we can't get back. I wouldn't wait around for somebody. I personally would move on. I think that if you wait, it's going to be up to him to see if he wants to be with you or not. And right now it's a 50-50. Energies change too frequently for me to sit and wait for anything. Miss Katie Louise, will I hear from Daniel J today? Will I hear from Daniel J today? Yes. You guys have something very... Yes, you will. Will Adam come by my house tonight? Will Adam come by my house tonight? Will Adam come by? Yes, girl. You coming by tonight? Miss Angeline. Sweetheart, this one is for you. Fast moving energy. Leave the house. Don't be afraid of rejection. Girl, are you going on a date? Is someone trying to get you out of the house and you don't want to go? We've already talked about this last week. What's going on? Why aren't you leaving the house? Did you go on the date? Yeah, he tried to play you. Rejection was the last one I pulled. You got out of the house, you're doing it, and rejection, he tried to play you. All right. Okay. He was full of shit, and you caught it. And you caught it. You went on one date with somebody that was full of shit. And you recognized it immediately. I ain't got time for this shit. Next. I say that to say, I know sometimes when you got like, girl, I tried it and it was horrible. I tried it and it was terrible. Girl, you know how many frogs you're going to have to kiss for a little bit? You're going to get some frogs. You are. But the fact that you're able to recognize Mr. Frog, call him out on the shit, and get him out of here. Good stuff. She said, I didn't make it out of the driveway. Girl, no harm, no foul. That's why I was like, why didn't you? I asked if you went. I asked if you left the house because I didn't see you leaving the house. Like, did you go anywhere? Did you even go? I know that wasn't necessarily a general for the week, but I think it's a lesson in don't let that shit bother you. Next, Miss Mel, will I ever be with N? Mel, will I ever be with M? You guys are, yes, but you have to, will you ever be? It's possible, but you guys don't really go, you guys aren't great together. You guys are good separately. I think better than, you guys are good individual, but not so great together. You don't play on each other's strengths. You play on each other's weaknesses. It's not great. L, will Jordan and I be together? Will Jordan and I be together? Miss Connie, I appreciate it. Thank you, love bug. You guys have gone through a lot of heartbreak, but I do think a happy home is on the back end of this if you guys consistently move towards the goals you have together. Miss P, will I see Jay this week? Miss P, will I see Jay this week? How you doing, lovey? Will I see Jay this week? Yes, you will. I think they'll both, well, Jay will show up, yes. Cheryl, will Paul see and call me today? Miss Cheryl, will Paul see and call me today? Good morning, lovey. Will Paul see and call me today? Yes. They will reach out, try something new. It's going to be a leap of faith on that phone call, so be careful what they have to ask you for. Miss Shakira. All right, girlfriend, I got you. Girl, he nervous. Don't listen to him. He's talking shit. He's full of hot fucking air. Sorry. Let me watch my whole mouth. He's not telling you the whole truth. I think that he enjoys the flirt. I don't think he enjoys, there is nothing casual here. I don't think that he's full of it. He's not trying to do nothing. Lack of faith, hopelessness, exhaustion. He's not trying to do nothing. Self-doubt. He's just a talker. Big time talker. Just like Miss Angeline, full of crap. Full of it. Are you going to get what you want? No, beating around the bush because he's full of shit. Everything was in reverse. Girl, you let him do his job, and that's that. I wouldn't put any stock into anything he says. Will T and I continue the will T and J continue the attachment, or is it at an end? Will T and J continue the attachment, or is it at an end? Is it at an end? Rejection is on the table. Yes, I do think it's coming to an end. A friendship can still possibly be maintained, but that's going to be very rough. Yes, that part. Christine, I saw you. Kristen, is A's intentions pure? Is it safe to pursue him as a love interest? Are his intentions pure, and is he safe? It ain't safe. It ain't safe. Oof. Proceed with caution. I think that there's a little bit of manipulation and untrustworthiness around there. However, I don't think that he is the worst person in the world. I think that you guys, there's a bit of temporary struggles, but with that, right behind all of this, getting to know each other, learn each other, work through relationships, right? I feel the Lover's card is on the table, and so is balance. So if you guys can kind of flesh through that rocky part of starting a relationship, be honest, forthcoming, talk about any shit that needs to be talked about, I think you guys have a chance. Palette cleanser. Guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on into the room, tap the screen, share the live for me, por favor. Drop your free yes or no's if you guys want to jump on the list. It is $7.77 to get a question. It is $14.14 for a mini reading, $33.33 for a 12-month spread. Otherwise, guys, please tap the screen, share the live, drop your questions. I appreciate it. Dominique. Will Caleb see me this weekend? Dominique, will Caleb see me this weekend? Happy St. Patty's Day, love. Sweetheart, I don't think you guys... Well, if you guys do see each other, it's going to be It's going to be very brief or very chaotic. The Tower card is the first card that I pulled, and the Lover's card is there. So if you guys do, in fact, see each other, if that still is on course, just be ready for some fireworks. Not always in a bad way, but something might come around the corner. Miss Emily, how does Jacob feel about my current glow-up? How does he feel about my current glow-up? He sees you, but he's not... He sees you. He likes it. He likes what he sees, but he's not going to say or do anything about it. Bethany, should I break no contact with Calvin? Should I break no contact with Calvin? Girl, go ahead. Worst thing he's going to do is say no thank you. Are you going to be able to stay? Are we going to be able to stay at our house? Are we going to be able to stay in our house? Yes. You guys will be able to make it work. Yes. Money might be tight, but you guys will be able to stay. Miss Jen, has Chris been missing me or thinking about me? Does he still have love for me? Miss Jen, how is Chris feeling today? Miss Jen, where's Chris at? Still trying to find himself, love bug. I think that if he might be thinking about you, but it's some tense thoughts. Indecision is still on the table, and him trying to find himself is still on the table. So I do think that you are on his mind, but same as before. Miss Nicole, will I be single in the near future? Will I be single in the near future? Miss Nicole, single in the near future. I'm going to say yes to that. KK, will I meet my soulmate in April? Will I meet my soulmate in April? Balance is coming. Balance is coming. I'm going to say yes, but I'd be easy with the labels. Crystal, will Darius and I be together? Will Darius and I be together? Miss Crystal, will Darius and I be together? Not for a while. I do see teamwork. You guys get along well, but he's going to have to really step up on this one. Kathy Smith, sweetheart. So we've not been talking. So we have not been on talking terms for at least 3 days. Little argument we have going to Nashville together on Wednesday. I'm worried because everything is paid for. I just had a little argument, no contact, and we have a trip coming up on Wednesday. You guys will be fine. Delayed frustrations, a little bit of imbalance, but people coming together, happy home, showing up for each other, and travels on the table. Now, there's a little delays and frustration and maybe a little bit of imbalance. But communication, guys. Say it with me. Everybody say it with me now. Communication. Talk to him. Say, look, we need to get on this. This little argument is not going to throw off this entire weekend. It's planned. Let's go enjoy ourselves. Have a good time. Make it a trip of making up. Enjoy it. Take advantage of going on vacation and making up. Kate, Miss Kate, does David want to be with me? Miss Kate, does David want to be with me? Miss Kate. I'm going to say no to that, love. Melissa, will I be in a relationship before my event in late April? In a relationship. You might have someone to take if that's what you're worried about, yes? Melissa, does my ex still want me? Does my ex still want me? Does my ex still want me, Miss Melissa? Only for one thing. Edith, will I get hired at the car lot? Will I get hired at the car lot? Miss Edith. Will I get hired at the car lot? Audrey, good morning, lovey. Unfortunately, lovey, I do not think so. User, is my husband leaving? User, is my husband leaving? Is my husband leaving? Heartbreak is on the table, isolation and loneliness, but I don't think he's walking away, no. He might be in his feelings. I don't think he's leaving. Does Leo miss me? Janella, does Leo miss me? Does Leo miss me? Guys, good morning, good morning. Does Leo miss me? He does not. Karen, will Felix and I work out our relationship? Will Felix and I work out our relationship? You guys had a lot of baggage to work through, so it's going to be a hard uphill battle. Josie, will Roberto and I be in a relationship soon? Will Roberto and I be in a relationship soon, Miss Josie? There's conflict and somebody's out of control. Will you guys be together? Yes, but there's a bigger force at play for you guys not being together. So just make sure all the ducks are in a row. All right? Bethany, James is feeling for me. Saw him the other day. Did that bring back feelings? Saw him the other day and did it bring back some feelings? It did. It did, but there's setbacks. It's like, okay, I think about it, but I remember this. So while I do think it brought back some feelings, is it enough for him to do anything about it? Probably not. This one's for Miss Bree. How does Jay feel about me? We started talking for a little bit, but I low-key started developing feelings. We started talking, but I started developing feelings. We started talking for a little bit. But I mean, isn't that what's supposed to happen when you start talking to somebody? Aren't you supposed to develop feelings for them when you start entertaining somebody? Isn't that the whole point? You make it sound bad. I low-key started developing feelings. Girl, you should high-key develop feelings. That's the whole point. I'm with somebody so I can get to know you. See if I want you to be a partner of mine. See if we connect. Sita says, not nowadays. And she said, not that fast. Okay. Well, how long have you guys been talking? You say not that fast. How long have you known this young man? How long have you guys been talking, lovey? Okay. Well, I mean, you ask certain people, they'll tell you, I fell in love the first day we met. We just didn't realize it yet. So it's not terrible. 2 weeks, you start developing feelings for somebody. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, if he doesn't talk to you tomorrow, are you going to be horrible, miserable, and depressed and like, oh my God, what was me? That might be an issue, right? But I don't think we're there yet. So, does he have feelings for you back? Yes. He is fair and approachable. I do think you guys are working towards something nice, trying to avoid conflict. You guys are really trying to get to know each other. It is moving fast. It's going in a very quick direction. It's something that feels very good to you, and he shows up for you in ways that people usually don't. That's why you fall for him the way that you do. So you are a little overloaded at the moment. Why? Because it's something new. It's intense. But he's successful man is on the table. Success to your question. And that's that. Now, it also says here, right? The world is yours, but just to be easy with anything, move slow. You know how you feel. I think he feels the same way. You guys are on that same page. You don't have to jump, don't jump the broom tomorrow. You guys can still get to know each other, but I do think he likes you back. I don't think that you are horribly irrational for feeling this way. And go ride the wave of a fun relationship, girl. Does my ex Sebastian ever want to date me in the future? Recent breakup. Wolfie, does my ex Sebastian ever want to date in the future? They will. They'll come back around. They always do. Veronica, with the news I gave Nathaniel, will it bring us closer or apart? With the news, will it bring us closer? It's going to bring you guys closer. Happy homes on the table. Does Samuel miss me at all? Naomi, does Samuel miss me at all? Miss Naomi, does Samuel miss me? Oh, yeah. You were very much a part of his life. Like, I want to say you were part of his daily life. So, yeah, he misses the no contact. Miss Maya, sweetheart, this is for you. Maya 11. Maya 111. I would just like to know if it's going down. I would just like to know if going down home this week for a little bit would be a good idea. Is it the right decision? Going home is the right decision, Miss Maya. Sometimes a reset is good. Sometimes. Sometimes. Miss Maya. Go home. Be clear on why you want to go, but the home, happiness, nostalgia, joy, memories, happy memories, familyhood, childhood. So you can go get loved on by people that this is the mom energy. Nurturing, loving, providing, mother-like energy. Go get some clarity, friend. Go take that blindfold off. See what you need to see. Take a rest. This is the last card that you had. Take a rest. Resistance, maintaining boundaries, strength. Go home and recharge. I say yes to that. Miss Mika, does A miss me? Miss Mika, does A miss me? You are more than welcome, lovey. Miss Mika, does A miss me? Does A miss me? I'm going to say yes to that, love bug. He does. Crystal, does Brett want us back together? Miss Crystal, does Brett want us back together? Tedrick, Brett want us back together? No, he does not want you guys back together. How do I pay to get a yes or no? If you guys want to skip the line to get a guaranteed reading for a yes or no, you got to jump out of the live, go to the link in the bio. It's themoonstarot.co. That's how you get on the list. So to jump the line at 777, that's a guaranteed reading. 1414 consists of both decks, and 3333 for the year spread. But guys, you have to jump out of the live, go to the link in the bio to get on the list. Okay? All right. Miss Dragons. Miss Daggers. Hi, darling. Good morning. Ted. Have they stopped messing with you, girl? For a little bit? A little bit? They're bored of it already. It's detached. Keep living your best life. Mental clarity should be coming. Hopefully this weekend you were able to kind of sit and rest and like relax. Get your thoughts together. Went home to reset. Exactly. Get your thoughts together. Disconnect from intuition for a moment. Truly unplug, which is what it sounds like you just did, girl. Pour back into yourself. You're living your best life. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. Move forward. You get over the bullshit. Let us swear and say. Going to the beach this weekend. Go. Enjoy it. Unplug. I say disconnect from intuition. That's the last thing you want to do. You know what I mean? Not intuition necessarily, but just kind of disconnect from the bullshit. Okay? You got this, girl. Come on, boy. You're too much today. You sounded very, very sad out there all by yourself. Come on. Miss Rachel, sweetheart, you are up. Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel. Come on, guys. We're letting the animal kingdom in because he sounded so very sad. Right, little Ted? Hi, buddy. All right. Miss Rachel, will Julie in my situationship ever offer commitment? His words say he doesn't want to ever be more than just his actions show otherwise. Strange, I know, because normally it's the other way around. It is normally the other way around, but I promise you. Yes, oh yes. There. He made all that noise just to walk in and walk right back out. You want to know why his toy isn't turned on? He's got a little toy that turns on and off, and he's walking around with it crying because it's not. I have to charge it. It's not going to work. He's a whole child. All right. Strange because I normally know it's the other way around. I do understand definitely when it's like actions do speak louder than words. I get it. I get actions speak louder than words, but there is a very specific reason that this man is showing up for you one way and not saying it. There's a reason for that. It's not okay. Yes, yes, actions mean something, but so do words. And without both together, something is off. All right? Without a catchroom, that's exactly what he was throwing. No, he's just hanging out. He just had to be in the room. All right, Teddy. I hear you, boy. So what I'm going to say is this, love bug. Why is it the other way around? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, you have to listen to what he says. You have to listen to what they say. He knows exactly what he wants. Conscious clarity is there. Fear of change, disharmony. He does not want to get into a group. He is balanced just the way he is right now. The Lover's card is in reverse because he does not want to be a lover. He just wants to show up when and where he can. Something went to happen in the background, unfortunately. I think that it was grief, loss, despair, fear of being unloved or abandonment. So it's one of two things. Well, it doesn't even matter what it is. He doesn't want to be in a relationship, friend. So if you are going to wait for this man to commit to you and show up and be the, oh, but he treats me so great and I just want him to commit to me, he's not going to. And you are going to wait forever. Don't waste your time. If he's showing up as a boyfriend and he won't give you boyfriend, then walk away. Something isn't right. Okay? Showing up's the hardest part. So why can't you say it? What's wrong? What's really going on? And if he can't be that forthcoming and communicative with you, then what's the point of having the relationship? I mean, I guess I'd rather that than be gaslit, but at the end of the day, it's still being gaslit. It's still being gaslit at the end of the day. Yeah, you're great. You're wonderful. I want to be there for you. I want to give you boyfriend experience, but I don't want to be your boyfriend. I'm sorry, what? Make that make sense. Fuck out of it. Get him out of here. All right. Cito, sweetheart, my son answered my call the other day. You said there would be communication. Girl, amazing. amazing. Love that, love that. Will the communication continue? Will Angelo and I reconnect, or whatever the cards have for you? All right, girlfriend, this one is for you. Will there be communication again? LaRue, hey. No. There will be, yes. Now, I think that you are going to have communication, but there's going to be some setbacks, right? I think that you guys are going to... The boundaries are fragile, all right? We don't know exactly how we're coming or going. We're still maintaining, or we're still figuring out where these boundaries are. While there's planning and progress and things going in the right direction, there might be a little bit of setbacks, right? Like 10 steps forward, 5 steps back. Is it going to all be fixed tomorrow? No. But the world is at the feet, even though there is a bit of resistance to change. Things can't happen overnight. But I do think you guys are very much on the path. Ready? We're going to do it. Communication. I think you guys are going to ride off into the sunset via communication. All right? You guys will be good. Go love on him. Let me read this other deck real quick. Let me see what we got. I'm so excited. Yeah. Now, Ancestors cards are on the table, which is amazing, but forward movement. Let's pretend this was the horse. Forward movement. Reconciliation is on the table, and him showing up to be reliable. I say yes, friend. You guys are on the right track. It's going to be okay. I think things are going to... I'm not going to say they're even going to move at a snail's pace, but it may not be as quickly as you want it to go. And that's understandable, but it's on the right direction. Miss Smith, Letitia Smith, sweetheart, this is for you. Miss Pretty. Does Smith want to be in a relationship with me? Does Smith want to be... Oh, I appreciate it, G. I appreciate it. We had to change it up. Too many people had the other one. It was time for the switcheroo. Does Smith want to be in a relationship? Yes, he does. He does. But is he controlling? Is he a bit of a, like, does he have an ego or no? Miss Smith, does he have an ego? A big ego? Which sometimes can be attractive, but sometimes you're like, ooh. That's a little strong. Yes, he's very controlling and a huge ego. That part. Yeah. So does he want to be in a relationship with you? Yes. But that also comes with a little bit of control also. If you're there for it, fine. If you can see the writing on the wall, it may not be, it may get worse when you guys get into a relationship. What's his sign? I say his sign is either a Capricorn or a Sagittarius, possibly a Libra. What is his sign? Oh shit, I didn't even go Scorpio on that one. There's 4, but that's a, I'm gonna go with Scorpio. She said Scorpio. Hold on, because it's hidden. Hold on, because it's hidden. Hang on. I'm approving this comment. I got to approve this comment. I had to think through it for a minute. I'm like, hang on a second. Hold on. I had to think for it. I'm like, no, I'm going Scorpio. And that's what she said. Yeah. But that's terrifying, because if it is a Scorpio and he's that controlling, I just be careful with the energy. All right. Will Sabrina own her house? Will Sabrina own her house? Will Sabrina own her house? There's options, and I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. 6 months by the end of the... Yes. By the end of this year, yes. But if we're looking tomorrow, no. Miss Carol. Will that job come in next month? Miss Carol, will the job come in next month? Miss Carol, will the job come in next month? It will, but I don't think it's going to give you what you want. It will, but I think it's not going to be everything that you want, that you're hoping it to be. It's going to be a letdown. Christine, are my finances going to improve soon? Miss Christine, are my finances going to improve soon? Are my finances going to improve soon? Yes. Yes, they will. Regina, will Christopher reconcile with me again? Miss Regina, will Christopher reconcile with me again? Will Christopher reconcile with me again? He's going to try to reconcile, but make sure that you see people for who they are. He's stubborn. Of course, he's going to try to come back around, but it's not going to make him a better person. Mimi, should I visit MJ? Miss Mimi, should I visit MJ? Mimi, should I visit MJ? I think you should, just to get it out of your hair. Like, I think that you're not going to be happy until you do. But stop, once you get this out of your way, stop clinging to the past. Let this be determining, am I going to move forward or not? Because this is going to be pretty spot on. What's going on, Miss Erica? How you doing, love bug? Nicole, will I see Simon this week? Miss Nicole, will I see Simon this week? He's going to try his best to see you. I see obstacles to him getting to you, but he is going to try. It's not going to be for a lack of trying. So I'm going to give that one a 50-50 because he's going to put in as much effort as he's able to. But I see an obstacle coming that might throw him off course, it's out of his control. Shayla. Will Monty and I get back together? Miss Shayla, will Monty and I get back together? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen, share the live for me, please. If you guys want to get on the list, jump out of the live, tap the link in the bio, themoonstarot.co. It's your girl. Our lovely Plotting Purpose Creations designed my website, you guys. If you like what you see, please check her out. She's amazing. But check out the website, and that is how you jump on the list. $7.77 to skip the line, $14.14 for a mini read, which is what I'm doing right now. $33.33 for a year's spread. Otherwise, guys, please tap that screen. Drop your yes or no's. You know how we do. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. You guys got a lot of work to do. So the question is, will we get back together? Emptiness is there. You guys have clarity now that you guys are apart. Rejections and rumors are still on the table. I think that after everything kind of dissipated, there wasn't a lot of room to like pick up the pieces, right? It was just kind of shattered everywhere. Suffocating, nagging, holding back, and temporary struggles, girlfriend. All this is still very much on the table. Confusion, unexpected news, fights, crossroads in love, and bad luck. Or you got more spades on here than anything else. I'm going to say for all of this, all intent and purposes, will you guys get back together? Probably not anytime soon. There's a lot to be worked through. I never say never. Cards can always change. But with the energy that's on this table right now, girl, you're saying yes. Ooh, it's a lot. You guys went through a lot. So, you know, work on healing if anything else. But as of right now, I don't see a reconciliation. It's too much. Miss Sienna, sweetheart, this is for you. With the things I've been going through lately, what can I expect for myself during this part of my life? I'm single but overwhelmed with certain things. So what to know how my love life will be moving forward, especially with certain people. If I need to really work on myself, and will I find a place in the time limit I have? Okay. So we want to know what you're doing as far as love and as far as location. Okay. Well, I've been saying this since January, so I'm sure that whatever these cards say, I'm still going to say it to you. This is the year of finding yourself, of figuring out what it is that you want, what it is that you like, who it is that you are, all of the things. I think as we get into the second part of our lives, women maybe in their 30s, 40s, shit, even in their 50s, we finally get a chance to pause for just a second and, you know, look up around and say, okay, wait a minute, let me see what this looks like for me. A lot of people are there. So what I'm going to say for that is take a moment, take a tick to find out who you are, what you want, the goals that you have. Love, people can always find love, right? People can always find love. It's different types of love out there, and some might be stronger than others. Some relationships may be, you know, way better than others, but people can always find their version of love. It's out there. But if you don't know how to love yourself first, what the fuck are you looking for? If you don't know exactly, and I say this because when you go looking for love, any kind of love will find you. Possessive love, controlling love, right? And you don't know what kind of love you want, any type can snatch you up. And it doesn't always look like, it might look like love, but it doesn't always have that name on the back end of it. You got to stop and realize, oh, this isn't what I like. This isn't my version of love. I don't like this. So, all of that to say, a couple things. Are you single but overwhelmed? Are you going to find somebody? I do see actually somebody on your table. It's a best friend on your table in your read. Fix my mouth. On my table. Doesn't matter. Anyways, as far as finding a house, yes, I do think you are going to find a house with the limited time that you have. People coming together, I think that's going to be able to help you out. Lover's card coming together. This is, I'm going to say also, not just the house and things kind of settling for yourself and you finding out what you want. I do see a man, a best friend on the table. So, not even a man, a best friend. This is you finding yourself to letting that positivity in. Right now you're on shaky foundations because you don't know what type of love you want. Reconciliation's on the table. This is for you reconciling with yourself. Accept the changes. Girl, if you're alone, be alone for a moment. Live in that amazingness, all right? Success to your question. You're going to be fine by yourself, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a friend or a partner come into place. Lover's card is very much on the table. Again, as far as your living situation, everything here is a forward movement, forward going. Right now, I think you're just in a bit of a space. It's okay. Be in that space, but don't forget the world does not stop. So, I get the overwhelm. Stop for a moment. Possibly read a book, one that has things about goals and budgeting and all the things, right? Goal setting. What do you want? Why do you want it? And who you have to become to get it? What do you not want? Why don't you want it? And who you can no longer tolerate to be. Start with those questions. Start that for your goal setting, if nothing else. I go over it a bit more in depth here as far as the overall, but set your goals. Start there. And I think everything else, sweetheart, will fall right into place. Okay? I know easier said than done. Will John get back with me? This is for Miss Josephine. Will John get back to me? Sweetheart, you're more than welcome. Will John get back to me? No. Nika, will my finances improve? Will my finances improve? Miss Nika, will my finances improve? Yes. Evelyn, will I see Rob this week? Will I see Rob this week? No. Miss Courtney. If you guys are subscribers, you get a 3-card general during all of the lives. So Miss Courtney, here is your general, my darling. Recovery, girlfriend. I want you to be in a space of openness, releasing negative states. Self-acceptance is big here. Self-acceptance, recovery, regeneration, new beginnings, starting to feel better. Energy, passion, you moving in your best light. Girlfriend, if you've made a pivot, especially after this eclipse, if you've put those goals into place, we're doing it. Hi ho, silver, away. Girl, you better go after that stuff. Go after it. Goals. Everything, I'm going to say this is about goal setting. Whatever you put into motion, keep it going. Keep it going. Miss Crystal, is Robert in love with me? Miss Crystal, is Robert in love with me? Is that what you did for the new year? You released all blockages? Because that's what the universe sees it. Yes, to Robert. Yes, yes. Melissa, will I reconcile with F? Will I reconcile with F? That's awesome, Court. Good. Congratulations, girlfriend. Will I reconcile with F? I see romantic problems, emotional loss, not at the moment. Conflicts are still on the table. Sade, does Dave miss the third party? Does Dave miss the third party? Sade. Does Dave miss the third party? Yeah, he's indecisive. He's kind of a tyrant. I'm going to say yes to that. Mike, does Kay want to be with me? Mike, does Kay want to be with me? Did the candle burning girl? I see you. Does Mike want to be with me? Mike doesn't know what he wants right now. He wants to be by himself. Not by himself, but I'm going to say no to that. I don't think he doesn't like not want you. He's not stiff in arm start. He's not picking somebody else over you. He's picking himself. Miss April, will Sean reach out to reconcile? Miss April, will Sean reach out to reconcile? He will, yes. It's going to be in its own time, though. All right. Dylan, should I go on a solo trip to Costa Rica for my birthday? Thinking about finances. Should I go on a solo trip? Don't do it. You want to go because this is emotional maturity. You're like, screw this shit. I'm not waiting for anybody else. I want to go have a good time. Everybody out of my way. Let me go do it. I'm going to go make my own friends, make my own fun, go do my own shit. Just take a pause for a minute, girlfriend. Don't do it to prove anything to anybody, all right? I get that you want to travel. It sounds like a great time. But there's unbalance, disharmony, grief, and loss. If you're worried about your money, maybe don't do Costa Rica. Maybe do Miami. You hear me? Reel it in just a little bit, friend. But I'm not saying don't go enjoy your birthday, but maybe rethink Costa Rica specifically. Bring it in a little closer to home, possibly. Tiff, should I divorce my husband? Tiff, should I divorce my husband? I think you just wanted a break. Take your break. Friend, take your break. Just don't necessarily take it to Costa Rica. That's all. A little closer to home. Will I divorce my husband? You guys have a lack of faith in each other. Yes. If what I feel right now is on the table and this is where you're at in your decision, yes, he's not reliable. You don't trust him anymore. You don't have faith in the relationship anymore. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Bad luck, restraint. You don't want to move forward in this situation. He doesn't show up for you. Divorce is very much on the table. Even though that's not what you want, that's never what you wanted. It's just kind of where you're at. So, does that resonate? Miss Autumn, sweetheart, this is for you. Miss Autumn, sweetheart, this one is for you. It does? All right, good. Autumn, darling, compassion, comfort, friend. You're always full of compassion and comfort. Intuition, high morals, trusting in yourself. Girl, what have you done recently? Have you been relying on yourself? Has the stubbornness kind of gone out of the way? If you're like, I got to show up for me. I can't worry about anything else. Let me just do this. Move out of my way. Plus, you tell me that he cheated on me with one of my friends. Yeah. I didn't remember that part of the story, love bug, but yeah. So, Miss Autumn, pause, surrender. Be there for yourself, girlfriend. Highest intuition, loving on yourself, mental clarity. Yep, cut people out of my life that were weighing me down. Yeah. But it was like another round of that. Just like, thanks, I'm good. Thanks so much, I'm okay. Thanks. You guys can keep it. Thank you so much. Lori, darling, this one is for you. Miss Rhonda. Great date with Jack yesterday. 6 hours spent. Is he the one? All right, Miss Rhonda. Let me get Lori first, and I got you. Well, congratulations on your date, girl. I'm glad it went well. I think we pulled on that. We rolled the wave of fun. Try it out. See what happens. Miss Lori, sweetheart, this is for a general. Miss Lori. Slow down a bit, love. I see that you have some restless energy that you're like, I can handle all this shit. Don't you get in my way. I can do it. Let me do it. But I want you to slow down. You don't have to do it all by yourself. The strength, compassion, focus. You're like, move. Hold my beer. Let me do it. But it's restless energy. Get it concise. Get it focused more. Don't do hurried chaos. It's going to get you nowhere fast. All right? It's like you're shooting yourself in the foot for no reason. Just slow a bit. If you want to do something yesterday, wait a couple days to do it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, just give it a minute. Kiana, sweetheart, this one is for you. Will I get hired by Tony to work? Will I get hired by to work at? Okay. Miss Lori, does that resonate with you, Lori? Like, just stuff kind of seems to go, like, it's very fast. Quick decisions that may not. Yeah? Okay. You are going to get hired, yes. It's a banking institution. I didn't want to say them out loud because it's not the internet's business, friend, but yes. And yes, I do think you will be getting money coming in, all right? Recovery is coming, so whoever this Tony person is, I think that they will show up, and death comes, but there's a new beginning coming. So, yes, something new is on its way. All right, love? Paola, will I hear from him this weekend? Will I hear from H this weekend? Will I hear from H this weekend? Yeah, I say yes to that. All right. And we want to know, Miss Rhonda, about is he the one? It was one date. One date, so let's reel it in just a minute. Is he the one after one date, girl? Let's give it some more time, okay? Let's let it flesh itself out a little. Let's let the energy simmer just a little bit. Just a little bit. We don't want to go that hard after just the one. Now you might know immediately. Some people do. But let's play it safe. Very well balanced. You guys very much want the same things. Newness is on the table. Two people coming together. He shows up for you. Good luck is on the table, girlfriend. It's the closest thing to being the one as possible, okay? So you keep going on a few more dates. See how this turns itself out. Don't put all your eggs in the marriage basket. Oh my God, he's the one we're going to get married tomorrow. Let's back up. Let's just make sure he's a good friend first. Let's make sure he's a good partner first. You already know, right? Miss Kiana, will I get hired? Oh, we already did this one. Yes, 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 and yes. I said yes to this one. All right. Start new therapy today for OCD. How long before I start seeing a difference? Girlfriend, that's amazing. That is amazing. Start a new therapist. How long? I'm using a different deck for this. That was a horrible shuffle, girlfriend. Hang on. How long have you had OCD? That's a stupid question. I don't know anything about it. I'm gonna assume most of your life, but I don't know forever. Okay, that's why I'm like, I don't know if that's a dumb question or not. So I think it's gonna take about 5 months. And I'm like, that seems like a long time, but if you've had this for a while, it's going to take a while to make active decisions to not. I say between 4 and 5 months. I'm probably going towards 5 or 6. All right, but it is going to work. Positivity, obstacles, but you're getting over your obstacles. You're taking it. You're doing it. All the positive things, but I see about 5 months. All right. That's why I was like, how long? Because I'm like, if it's something new, but that's, yeah. I think who you got working, who your person is going to have a good way to approach the situation. Is it a younger woman that you're working with? Younger in her 30s. I say younger, not like in her 20s. She's going to have a new approach for this. And it's going to help you out tremendously. You say yes? Yeah. She's going to approach it different. So, girl, go for it. Well, you are going for it. You know what I mean? I'm excited for you. It's a big deal. I'm glad you find... I really do think that this person, this woman specifically, is going to be able to help you out. Will he come and visit me when I go abroad to work for 6 months? Will he come and visit in across for 6 months? Will he come and visit 6 months? He will. He's going to make it a point to come and see you. Temporary struggles are there, but that's just because you're going to be gone for 6 months. Is Dave playing with me? Kaya, is Dave playing with me? Is Dave playing with me? I don't think so. He's recovering from something that he went through before. He is trying to show up in the right way. If he's being, is Dave being too nice? Ooh, Jessica, what happened? Is Dave being too nice right now? No, he's distant. If he's distant, he's recovering. I'm going to say this. All right, Miss Jess, that's good. Well, we'll talk. Girl, if he's being, okay, if he's being distant with you, then walk away. Because this is the thing, I think he's recovering from something, but he's pouring into something. He is working towards something. He's working on finding himself and pouring into his emotions. So I feel if Dave isn't doing this with you because he's in loss and recovery, girl, he's doing it with somebody else. I'm not saying that he's in the streets like that, but for emotional support, somebody that understands him, gets him. It may not even be a romantic partner. But if he's being distant and he's not being this way with you, just ask, what's going on? How you doing? Like up here. I don't think it's in this. I don't think there's no spicy time. I think it's all emotional. All right? Will me and Steven want to see me again after this past weekend? All right, Miss Jess. You and Steven. Carmen, hi darling. Okay, so will he want to see you? Probably not. Did you guys argue? I'm not gonna say did you argue. Did he tell you exactly what he meant? Yeah. So this is what I have. Him juggling things. I'll make it work. I'll figure it out. Juggle, juggle, juggle. But stubborn, misery, bored, detached, illusion, not showing up right, betrayal, loss, disempowerment. He has a girlfriend. Girl, all the things. You blow up his whole spot. That's why you never committed. That's why I'm like, girl, run. He's not for you. You showed up at his house. You showed up at his house. I'm not mad at that. If he wouldn't answer his phone. As long as you're okay, as long as you're healthy. But that's why I'm like, he's never going to, no, I don't think he's going to talk to you again. That makes that reading all the more, no, I think, yeah, you blew up his whole spot. No, I don't think he's going to, no. Girl. She said his face was priceless. Was the girlfriend there? Okay, now hold on. Let me sip my tea. Did the girlfriend live with him? I gotta know. She was there. So this whole time, like, girl, walk away. Don't do it. He's not showing up for you. He's back and forth. He's wishy-washy. It's because he had a girlfriend the whole time. So he went. You guys are now expecting. Oh, and she knew about you as well? Okay. As long as you're safe. I could imagine you guys all got into it. So did the girlfriend say that he was trying to get rid of you? I gotta know. Did the girlfriend say that she knew about you and that you were desperate and that he was trying to get rid of you this entire time? Oh, she didn't give a fuck if you're expecting. That's not, I know. She doesn't care. She said to leave. Yep. Because he has convinced her that you're, I already know. Okay. All right. Oh, friend. Of course she was calling you names. That's why I was like, how was she towards you? Because she blames you for it. Because she thinks that you've been around too much. Oh, of course. Absolutely. You're the bad guy. Girlfriend. I'm sorry that you're going through this. This is not going to be an easy situation. The question was, are you guys going to see each other after this weekend? And probably not. He was lying the entire time. Girl, did we say, we said all but that. We basically said all of that. Don't do it. Leave him alone. Walk away. He flips out over no reason. He's looking for an excuse to walk away. He wants an excuse. He wants this or that. Why? Because he had a fucking living girlfriend the whole time. He needed to get away from you, and you weren't going to let him go. So he just kept playing the game. Why would he give up on somebody that wants him so bad? You were stroking his ego. You were making him feel good about himself. Oh my God, a woman wants me and I got a girlfriend at home? Yeah, that part. But, friend, this is a very delicate situation. You are going to have to talk to him. You are going to need to be in communication with him. So it is a sad day for all. That is, yeah, it's unfortunate that he couldn't be honest. I'm sorry, girlfriend, but I keep saying, as long as you're healthy, as long as everything is okay, and as long as you're healthy, that's all that matters, right? Everything kind of came to fruition. Things were getting crossed. Things were getting crossed up. His car got towed that night, so karma is a bitch. So his whole world crashed down that day. Ooh, friend. All right. Well, thank you for the story, girl. We needed the update. You know we needed the update. That is messy boots. Messy boots. That's another t-shirt I'm making. Messy fucking boot t-shirt. Whew. That's crazy. That whole situation is crazy. You're the one in a relationship with the living girlfriend. You're the one with the girlfriend. I didn't do anything wrong. You're the one with the whole girlfriend. And I'm the bad guy? Get out of here. Lala, sweetheart, this is for you. Miss Lala Palooza. What was Mel's thoughts or energy towards me when he came by yesterday? What were his thoughts or energy when he came by yesterday? Excuse me. What were his thoughts and energy when he came by yesterday? Love, recovery, ending something and a new beginning. Positivity. I think he's trying to find himself. He took some time. I don't think it was any bad energy. Gifted talent, sweetheart, this is for you, Miss Kiana. Will Kashawn and I get in a long-term relationship, or will it stay casual? You said he didn't say a word. Hold on. Tom, heart you back, love. Miss Lala, hold on, I gotta go back. You said he didn't say a word. Oh, he didn't say anything to you. See if he reaches out to you today. See if he reaches out to you today via the phone. See if he texts you today. Versus like talking to you in person. You said he might be scared. See if he just reaches out via the phone instead of face to face. All right. Will Sean stay in a long-term relationship or will it stay casual? Just see. See how that works out. Because I'm like, but he saw you. Energy shifts. See if he reaches out today. Let us know. Girl, you already know. You know I want my follow-ups are helpful. My intuition. Kiana, girlfriend, what makes you think he's going to commit to you? Are you just asking if he will? Question is, will he long-term relationship or will it stay casual? Girl, it's going to stay casual. It was casual. Mom would have wanted it casual. He's not very realistic or dependable. You are. They're not. You're the nurturer. He did text over the weekend to see what we'll do for our daughter's birthday. Ah, yeah. See if he texts you. See if he texts you again today. This is you nurturing. Careless, manipulation, self-doubt, not winning, emotional immaturity. Girl, it's going to stay casual. He doesn't want anything serious. If you do, move on. If you like casual, be casual. If you don't, move on. Ooh, Forever 21 set to shut down. I get my little notifications on my phone. Forever 21 used to be the shit. Back in the day, it used to have decent clothes, actually. I literally still have a dress from like my 20s from Forever 21 that still is great. Now, have I worn it? No. I keep it because it was my skinny dress. But I could still wear it out and you wouldn't be any the wiser. All right, Miss Brienne, sweetheart, this is for you. Miss Brienne. Guys, we are doing a, we are doing a year spread, you guys. Miss Brienne, sweetheart, this is for you. You are on deck. My boyfriend and I recently broke up. We have a 9-month-old. I'd like to know, will we be able to work things out together? My parents can be a lot, especially my mom. Sometimes I feel like she controls our parenting. I know she comes from a good place, but it can be overwhelming. For money purposes, I live at home and I feel like I need to move out to create that boundary. Will I get my finances in order to get my own place and apartment? Ooh, guys, we're almost at 100 already? It's only 9:30. Ooh, we're going to do the dance today. Oh, thank you guys. What is that little pretty little thing? I don't know. I have my messages on the big messages because the phone's kind of far away today, but I'm here for it. All right. Okay, girlfriend. So you live at home with your mom. Is he, so did your boyfriend's out of the house? Brienne, your boyfriend, you guys don't live together? Didn't live together. He just broke up. He didn't move out. Okay. How old are you? And what's your zodiac sign? Oh, you said it's Scorpio. Never mind. It's all right here. Don't listen. Don't listen to me. Having a doozy of a morning. Don't listen to me. Do you guys still communicate, you and your ex? And it's more than just about the baby? Like, do you guys still talk? Or is it just for the baby? All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go. I was asking if you guys still communicate. How's your communication level like with your ex? Okay. So right now, as far as moving out is to save money, probably not the best idea. Save as much as you can with where you're at. In a weird kind of way, I do think that your mom has a weird bit of jealousy streak to her. I think that kind of makes it difficult. She sees, I don't know. She's smothering. She smothers horribly. All right. So it's like a two-faced friend. I think that's more him than anything else. Prosperity, opportunity. I think that the place that you're in right now is where you need to stay. It's the prosperity and opportunity. Girl, we don't know what's coming out. We don't know what's coming. Rent prices are crazy. Unless you make Unless you got money in the bank. Shorty, what you think? Unless you're making a great salary where you know that you can live on your own too, I wouldn't move. And from what it sounds like, you're staying there to save money and to create that nest egg. Stay as long as possible. You can create healthy boundaries with somebody while living in the same home. It's very doable. Wrote a whole book on, well, it wasn't a whole book. Wrote a book on, Mom. Wrote a book on lots of things. But one of the things in my book are healthy boundaries. How to create them with not only your significant other, but with your parents, with your coworkers, all the stuff. Boundary setting is a whole section in this book, right? But with that said, you can create boundaries. You can create boundaries while still being at home. And so maybe that's what to focus on versus leaving for the moment. All right. Good luck and success is going to be there. Sometimes you feel like you have a lack of control and it's time to take control back. And that is where setting these healthy boundaries are. Self-doubt, a little bit of carelessness and obstacles. There are obstacles there. But if you show up and have a conversation, communication, and tell your mom, look, I love you more than life. You are my mom, but please help me help myself. I need you to back up a little bit. And she'll probably be like, oh, you want me to back all the way up? Fine. And she'll probably give you some shit about it, but she's going to come full circle. Because everybody gets a little emotional when they're told to back off a little bit, right? Unexpected successful news is coming. However, I do see disloyalty here. Now, you said you and your boyfriend recently broke up. You have a 9-month-old. I don't think that if you guys aren't together, that things might be... Let me rephrase how I was going to say this. It's not going to be a surprise if he starts seeing somebody else. Unless you very much work on your two relationships, which I don't see necessarily on this table. I don't think that he is the best person for you at the moment. Don't be beside yourself, girlfriend, if he goes and finds himself something different, okay? Don't worry about it. Jealousy is going to come up. Avoid the conflicts. Each time I pull two of these, it's a new month. If something comes up, girl, don't let it bother you. Avoid the conflict. Don't sweat the bullshit. Move on. Is it new? Yes. Is it hurtful? Sure. It's going to happen. Okay? We got to anticipate these things. Ancestors are on the table. Emptiness, dependence, lack of creativity, emotion. All this stuff can be changed by the by. All right? None of this is in stone. Because of him not showing up, because you said very specifically, well, look, how will we work things out together? I don't want you to get super upset. I don't want you to feel lonely, or I don't want you to feel bad about yourself. If the two of you don't co-parent, fantastic, immediately. It takes people years to be healthy co-parents. It takes people years to work through the love and the parenting. It takes them a long time. So with that said, don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself a little bit of grace. Stop and smell the roses. Love on that baby, love yourself, and get the clarity that you need from all the bullshit from before. So now we're about 6 months in. I think it's going to be a little harder. I think that you're going to be going through some emotional ups and downs, but nothing that you cannot get through. All right? So where are we at? March, April, May, June, July, August. This is September. This is where things kind of just go out the door. Sounds like a long time from now, but girl, it'll be here before you know it. September, October, November, December. The last part of the year. We're going around the holidays. Oh my God, it's the baby's holidays. It's going to be the first Christmas. Well, second Christmas. Yeah, second Christmas. We're going to do all the holiday things. Come, do all the things. Again, don't be mad at yourself if the father of your child does not show up the way you want them to. Show up for yourself. Family's still on the table, and this is why I think that this is important. There's another second ancestor card on the table. This is why I feel that it's important for you to stay home. I don't think that it is going to be, again, create those healthy boundaries, but if you leave right now and are all on your own, friend, I think that you'll find yourself in a very lonely situation. Right now it might sound wonderful, but if it's just you and that baby in a house all by yourself without any help, it might be a lot for you, and that's all right. Not that you can't handle it, but don't put yourself in that situation if you don't need to. Again, towards the last little bit of it, I think that there's going to be some rumors, some gossip, betrayal, rejection, something not so great. So with that said, if he does not show up for the holidays for you and the baby, again, don't be that upset about it. Give yourself a little bit of grace. You saw it coming. Don't sweat it. Be like, you're just the person I thought you were. Thank you so much. Maybe you can show up for your kid. Thank you so much. Handle conflicts fast, suffocating and nagging. This might be a little bit of mom's energy. Create those healthy boundaries. He is not reliable, but you are. I do think that he is going to continue to, unfortunately, let you down as far as the co-parenting is concerned. You guys have got to work on communication and how to show up for each other. I don't think he's going to come back around romantically. All right? From here, I know this is terrible, but you, my darling, emotionally are going to be on the right track. I think that you are going to work yourself, once the holidays are over, we're into the new year now, we're into 2026, I feel that you're going to be like, you know what? Piss off. Piss off. Get out of here. Get him out of here. All the things. You're going to be living in your best life, on the right track, good leader. You're going to show up emotionally for yourself. Good news is coming. Nostalgia is back on the table. Happiness, joy, coming together, hard work, loving on yourself. Success is coming. Keeping your eyes on your goals and releasing all limiting beliefs. I think it's going to be a very rough ride until about the end of the year emotionally between you and him. All right? I think he's going to put you through a lot of up and down. I think that you need to have good boundaries with your mom, but ultimately she's going to be in your corner and she's going to be there for you when you need her. By the end of the year, friend, you're going to feel like, I don't need this shit anymore. I need to get focused on me and my child and my life. A lot going on here, girl. A lot. Stay focused. Figure out what your goals are. Figure out how to put in healthy boundaries. And I think those two things will get you on the right track. I would not worry about moving out right now. Girl, I know that you've grown. I know it. I know you are. But right now is not the time to play with, let's see what the economy is going to do. Because we simply don't. Okay? Girlfriend, how does that resonate with you? How does that feel? How's that feel? Miss Natalie. He is not. Selfishness, greedy, recovery, illusional, fearless ambition. He is not. I think his fearless ambition gets him in trouble. Okay. Star, good morning, sweetheart. So even though we don't have phone calls, my husband has really showed up. He's messaged all throughout the day and he really has opened up. Will we get our visit? Will we still get the visit? Are we going to get the visit? Fragile boundaries are there. I think he needs to stay on the up and up. Make sure he still continues to show up. I think the way he shows up for you needs some more torture. I've been moving on. I got you, Miss Carmen. We'll pull for you. I feel that I've said this before, don't let him get off course. Don't let him get sidetracked. I think that him showing up for you every day is his way of staying on course. He knows what he wants. The balance is coming. You guys have plans to be together. Success and happiness is coming. Sometimes right now it feels like a daydream and that you guys aren't quite there yet, but it is all moving in the right direction, friend. He isn't going anywhere. He's going to be there for you. And I think that everything as far as timing is concerned is still on track. Yes, we had so many good conversations. Yeah, because you're that guiding light that I keep talking about. And I think that when he stays focused on you, he keeps himself out of trouble in the best of ways. So keep doing what you guys are doing. Miss Joyce, sweetheart, is Vic serious about our relationship? Miss Joyce, is Vic serious about our relationship? Miss Joyce, is Vic serious about our relationship? He's trying to be, yes. I think he's tired. I think he's like, I don't know if you guys have tried this relationship a couple times before or if it's like coming back around, but he's trying. He just feels like he tries, there's an obstacle. Have you guys done this more than once, you and Vic? Miss Joyce? Thank you, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I think he is serious, but it's like, to what end? You guys have tried before, so just make sure you guys both, yeah. He's trying to show up this time around. He is. Put his insecurities to rest, I guess. I don't even know if it's insecurities, but he's like, should I try? Should I not try? Show him that it's okay to try. All right, darling, Miss Shakira, this one is for you. All right. Why do we see reminders of people when we actively try to move on from them? Is ultimately this question. Because you're not ready to move on. Delays, resistance. You wanted a happy home with this person. You knew that this was a good person for you, but there's insecurities there. So he's on your mind because you know, like, it's the subconscious working against yourself. That's it. That's all. Isolation, loneliness. Right now you're single. If you were with somebody, this guy would not be on your mind the way he is. So even though you're trying to move on, trying to make something happen with somebody else, if you were completely happy with the position that you were in right now, this guy wouldn't be on your mind. But you're not. So work on being happy all by yourself, and then he won't be a problem regardless of if you're trying to move or not. Work on you. Don't worry about what he's doing, who he's talking to, what he's thinking about. Don't worry about it. He's not worried about what you're doing. And if he's just looking at your stuff, he's just looking at it. And if he's actively trying to come over and have spicy time, different situation. But I don't think that's going on right now. Just because somebody looks at your social medias doesn't mean they want you, long for you, or going to call you to come over. Just means that they're being nosy and want to see if you're doing better than you were doing when they were with you. Does she look happier now that she's not with me than when she was with me? That's why people look at social medias. What does your best life look like without you or without them? That's why people stalk social medias. How much fun are you actually having? Miss Charlotte, sweetheart, this is for you. Should I go to Japan in May? Coming up, will Darcy and I be in anything romantic? I've never met him, but we've matched on Hinge, and I feel a weird feeling in my gut that he's important. Will I see Ryan this weekend? One night stand. Okay. Will I move to Melbourne at the end of the year and become an influencer? Will I lose the weight I've gained? Okay, girlfriend. We got a lot working out for you. Should I go to Japan? What are we doing with the boys? Okay. Guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in. I'm going to be doing a year spread. First question. Miss Charlotte, do you have enough money to go to Japan right now? If you were to book the trip, could you book the trip right now? Rod, Grand Rising, love bug. Could you book the trip right now? No? Okay. Okay. I think if you choose to go to Japan, you're going to have an amazing time, but you are going to be broke. I think it is going to exhaust most of everything that you have, and you're going to be paying for this trip for the rest of the year if you choose to go now. So all the decisions that you make, if you do choose to do this, you will be working your tail off and doing extra stuff to make up for it. So it depends on how important this trip is to you. If this has been your lifelong dream and now's the time to go because you're young and you have the girl, then go for it. You can make this shit up on the back end. But as it stands right now, I don't think that I think you're going to be paying, if you go now, you'll be paying for it for the rest of the year. So not bad, just make sure that that's what you want, right? All right. Okay. I think Hinge guy is going to be around for a while. I think one night stand guy is going to pop up. So the question is, will you see him this weekend? I say yes to seeing him this weekend. Steph, I appreciate you. I say yes to you seeing him this weekend, but that's kind of the only residual I see on him. I don't think that this guy is going to be around for a long time. Good time, not a long time. So obstacles to success, boredom and attachment. Again, this is this guy. I don't think that this energy is going to be everything. I think also that you just are looking forward to all these things coming up. It's wintertime. You're ready to go live your life this year. You're ready for this year to finally get started. And I think that the idea of going to Japan for this time is like really going to move this year forward in the best of ways, right? Ancestors are on the table, so is stubbornness. I want you to work on your money. If you do decide to go, start budgeting. Materialism and materialistic energy is on the table. Watch your coins. If you do want to do these things, make sure that you're budgeting, that you are planning, and that you are setting yourself up so you're not failing and going to be out, you know, monetarily. Good luck is on the table, my friend. But careless, deception, legal issues, bad news coming in as well. So these two things are kind of going to cancel it. Well, they're not going to cancel each other out. I think you're going to get some really shitty news. And I think it's going to be fixed by some really good news. You're going to get both in the same month. So this is March, January, March, April, May, June. June, I think June is going to be a twofold for you. It's going to be two sides of a coin. Something great is going to happen. Something that not so great is going to happen. March, April, May, June, July, August. So July, August. I think that this is where... I think this is where Hinge guy is going to come into play. If you guys continue this relationship and kind of keep talking and you've never met before, but you guys are kind of just working on a relationship, he's going to come around. Intuition's coming. Thoughts. You guys are going to come to a crux if you're going to want to see each other or not. I think that this is going to be a little bit that it's going to say, am I going to give this a go or am I not going to give this a go? And I say yes. Mr. Hinge guy, if he shows up for you consistently, I think this is going to be somebody that stays with you for the year. Prosperity is coming. Releasing, limiting the lease, recovering from any losses coming up. Next month, I see reconciliation, and it's not necessarily reconciliation, but it is love returning, opening yourself up to receive. Somebody finally coming in and showing up for you, right? Balance is on the table. This is temperance. So it's even balance, planning for things in the future, happiness, everything moving in the right direction. From here, you're 22, so I'm going to say, not that 22-year-olds can't be happy and in love forever, but I don't think this love is going to be very long-lasting. I think that you're going to want to really find yourself before you settle down into any one relationship, and I say that to say I do see you moving to Melbourne at the end of the year. Now, becoming an influencer, there's opportunities for that. I do see it on the table. It's not guaranteed. It's a lot of work, you know, all the bullshit, right? But I do see you moving, if nothing else. Following your proverbial dreams is what is on this table. So, after you guys move in the right path, I do think that there's going to be a bit of a blow up. This is crossroads in love, conflict in love, relationship problems, and then loss, grief, something going on. And I think that this is going to prompt you to make this new move. This is going to be towards the end of the year. We're looking at November, December. And I think that that is when, at the end of this year, so maybe not before then. Oh, you said by the end of this year. You said at the end of this year. Yes, at the end of this year, I do see you moving to Melbourne. All right? I think that you planning and putting your boundaries up is going to be exactly what you need. This is protection, releasing self from limiting doubts, opportunities arising, world at your feet. Can you be an influencer? It's possible. If you get in the right things and work on the right niche, absolutely. Forward moving energy between the hard work. Again, this is over into the new year. Keeping a cool head about you, releasing limiting beliefs. If you do decide to be an influencer, girlfriend, you're going to have to release all limiting beliefs. You're going to have to really stand on business. You are going to be your business. And that is going to make sure that you love yourself, you nurture yourself, that you are the best, well-rounded individual so you can show up the best for others. Good news, happiness, love and emotion being poured in. So I do think that in the beginning of this year, it's going to be a little bit rocky. I think the whole boy thing might be a little shaky. Okay, but I don't think it's anything that can't be easily forgotten about, overcome, and or moved on from. I think if you decide to move and all this goes forward, Mr. Hinge guy may or may not be that relevant. I wouldn't hold space for that at the moment. You have a goal, you know what you want to do, and I suggest that you go after it because it looks like it's going to work out for you, my friend. All right? And you're a Taurus, girlfriend. You don't give up easily, so go get what you want. Go after what you want. No more like pussyfooting around. No more. No, go get what you want. Okay? That was a great reading. All right, guys. Next up. We have, is it Zasha? Sasha, sweetheart, this is for you. What are Mark's feelings towards me? I will tell you as soon as I get my cards up off the floor. Come on, little buddy. All right. Mark's feelings and thoughts towards me. Oh, we got it, you guys. Ooh. Rockin' and rollin'. You are on it. On to the beach, I'm strolling. But the seagulls, not fun. Ooh, stop it. Now, you guys ready? Ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah, say, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah. Now stop. That is our 100K dance. I'm sorry I had to do it. It's necessary. Jax, I appreciate you. Thank you, love bug. That dance is very necessary. He was standing off in the shadows. I thought he was getting ready for work. I wasn't even looking. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for helping us get to 100K today. We appreciate it. We got to dance and everything. Love it, love it, love it. She says, love this so much. Makes my day. Lori, I appreciate you, girl. Thank you, thank you. All right, Miss Sasha, sweetheart. Mark's feelings and thoughts towards me. Oh, God, I love you. You have no idea. Oh, my God. I don't know if you guys heard my husband, but my husband loves me. I love my husband. I'm a spoiled girl. All right. Riri, I am. My husband's everything. All right. What'd he say? He's going to get me breakfast. You guys know how my stomach plays with me in the morning. I haven't talked about food at all today. I have not talked about food. Courtney, was it food? It was. It absolutely was. He's going to go get me breakfast. But I don't know, my stomach has been rumbling. I don't know if you guys have, my stomach rumbles every morning. It doesn't matter. All right. Girl, I'm so sorry. We have not talked about food though. Usually it comes up way sooner than 10 o'clock. I will say that. What are his feelings towards you? I think that he's a bit indecisive. I do think that he does have feelings for you. I think that he's isolated, so he doesn't really know how to express them. Happiness, harmony is on the table. Success, to your question, is on the table. You will be successful, yes, but he isn't so forthcoming. He's not a very warm individual. Work on communication with him. Work on him isolating, always being by himself, and kind of getting, come here, come over, come talk to me. Work on that. But how does he feel about you? Positive. Justice, balance, good luck, positive feelings. Zasha, does that resonate with you, love bug? But he's quiet. You're welcome, love bug. All right. Very quiet, yeah. But he's not a bad guy, he's just quiet. Is it Daria? Forever D? Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever, forever and ever? Okay, this is for you, girlfriend. Dee Dee, I got you. All right, so I've been dealing with, I had to sing. Everybody gets a song. Not everybody, but when I feel it, I gotta sing it. I just wanna sing. I'm being cheeky now. Please don't pay any attention to me. Let me center myself again. Been dealing with a person on and off. So off and on, and right now we are in a rocky space. I don't know if the love is real or genuine. I just want to know if I'm wasting my time. A basic love journey. I got you, girlfriend. Oh, Lori, I appreciate you. Miss Q, what are we resetting, love bug? Dee Dee, how long you been messing with this? Oh, I'm on. Okay, so I'm on the big screen because I'm blind, and I didn't even realize we hit it. I'm doing colorful wings because it's easy and we're not dicking around with it, guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are doing it. Kicking ass, taking names. All right. So how long have you been with this guy, Miss Dee Dee? How long have you guys been playing the back and forth? Yeah, okay, a while. Girl, walk away. Walk away. You want to talk about time wasted? Shit. She's so pretty. Thanks. He's stubborn, but he always comes back for reconciliation. He's indecisive. You guys have never really figured out what it is that is missing. We're good together. We always come back around. So why can't we make it work? It's one of those like, dude, what is going on? Because he's not being forthcoming. Two-faced friend, not very forthcoming, deals with issues kind of behind closed doors, is not very communicative with you, does shit and doesn't talk to you about it. Bad luck, sleeplessness, issues, problems. He just kind of has like a shitty energy sometimes, right? You feel stuck in the relationship. He comes back around. You love him, so you give him another chance, and then he betrays again. He walks away. Shit happens, whether it's you, it's him, whatever. Disharmony is around, but it always comes back full circle. Girlfriend, you're wasting your time. If that resonates with you and that sounds like a glimpse of your relationship over the last 4 to 5 years, you are wasting your time. It is going to be a cyclical cycle back and forth and back and forth. And you guys are never going to really figure it out. He doesn't want to get out. We're going backwards now. He's going backwards. Methodical. Now, this is responsible and dependable. I don't think he's responsible. But he's methodical in the actions that he takes. He comes and he goes and he comes and he goes. He doesn't do that by accident. He knows what he's doing. I'll silver away. I am getting a sound effect for that, by God. Something is about to happen with that. So, are you wasting your time, my love? Yeah, I think you are. He knows how to not even use you. I think I don't even think it's a usury situation. I just think. All right, Miss Whitney, sweetheart. Am I making the right decision by staying in the relationship with Dustin? Miss Whitney, am I making the right decision by staying in the relationship with Dustin? Say that 10 times fast. Actually, don't. Girl, you know damn well you're not making the right decision. Whitney, front and center, young lady. No, I'm just kidding. Girl, Miss Whitney, in real life, have you guys, I'm going to ask you this again. Have you guys tried this? Is this a back and forth situation with you too? Am I making the right decision by staying? You know that it's going to all happen again. He might be saying something really, really nice right now, but you know it's going to happen again. And I don't think cheating or anything like that, but it's just a cycle. Cold, abusive, doesn't show up for you. A cyclical cycle, back and forth, back and forth. You finally get comfortable. You finally sit down and rest, and he comes back around and he ruins things. Temporary struggles, and you guys are trying to fix shit again. And then he's going to come right back around and make things happy again, and the whole thing. So are you making the right decision? If this sounds familiar to you, then you're not making the right decision by staying with him. It's going to happen again and again and again and again and again. One of those. She says, that's exactly it. Don't keep going. The decision always feels right in the moment because it feels right, because you're being manipulated. But if you know how the ending is going to end, because it always ends that way, no matter what, it's going to end that way. So, it might be the right decision for now. You'll do it in your own time, but friend, you don't think if I keep showing up as a rock, he'll start being one too? Girl, no. Has that ever happened? Ever? If you become someone's rock without them having the courtesy or the confidence or the reciprocation of it, you can't be. No, you know what a rock becomes? It becomes someone's doormat, love. Tommy, hi, Pumpkin. How you doing, love bug? Do you know what I mean? If you keep showing up as somebody's rock, they're going to keep stepping on you, and that easily becomes a doormat situation. Rock, paper, scissors, they're going to push you down to paper. You keep stepping on shit, it's going to even it out. You keep showing up, I'll do whatever you want. Maybe one day you'll do it for me. Well, what happens if he doesn't, though? And you've given everything to this person. They just pick it all up and walk right away. What does that leave you with? Not a lot. Don't be someone's everything if you're not their anything. It's not fair. All right. Miss Brittany, sweetheart. I'm sorry. That might have come across as a little harsh, but friends. Miss Brittany, darling, this one is for you. Is Jesus my soulmate? Will I let this relationship keep going? Send you love, friend. Is Jesus my soulmate? Should I let this relationship keep going? I think that they depend on you more than you depend on them. Thanks. I got my green. I have one green shirt and a bunch of necklaces. I had to put on my accoutrement. I had to. Big deal. I'm not up home anymore, so I can't. It's not the same down here. They don't party the same way for St. Patrick's Day as they do up in Chicago. It's not the same. I had to wear them around the house. Should I keep letting this relationship go? Yeah. My point was, I think that you're there more for him than he is for you, but I do think, not the whole rock scenario that I just said, I do think that he does show up for you. I think that you guys plan together, and he may not be the most reliable person in the entire world, but he tries, and that's the most you can ask from someone. You try for me. You try and show up for me every day, and I think he does that for you. So, soulmate? Not my favorite word, but right now I do think that he tries for you and shows up for you, and that is the best that you can ask out of a partner. Do you give me what you can? And if the answer to that is yes, thank you. I try to do the same, right? That's the best you can do. That's the best thing you can do for a relationship. Try to wake up and show up for one another. And you say, yes, he does do that? Yep. That's all you can ask for. And then from there, it works on communication, time, all the rest of the things that, pieces that make a good relationship. Darlene, sweetheart, this is for you. What are Richard's intentions towards me? Miss Darlene, what are Richard's intentions towards me? Jax, I appreciate you, love you. What are Richard's intentions towards me? Positive. Celebration, friendship. He likes you. He's a little bit selfish. It's almost like an... Hi-ho, silver, away! Fast-moving energy. He likes you, right? So what are his intentions? He sees you, but I don't think that he's ready to take the leap of, hey, be my girlfriend. You guys have fun together, but right now there's still a bit of an indecision, and he's not ready to leave home and jump just yet. So while he does like you and shows up for you, I don't think that he is ready to commit necessarily. So give it some time. Ride the wave. Ride the wave, I guess, of friendship. And then see how that works out. All right, Miss Christie, sweetheart, I need direction. I got you, girl. I've been in a relationship with a man for about 8 years, and I am now going through something not so good with him. Should I let him go? He hasn't been the best, and I know he cares, but I don't know what to do. Should I stay or should I go? Christy, sweetheart, how old are you? What is your zodiac sign and what is his zodiac sign? Ages and signs, por favor. I'm going to piggyback on that, guys. Just so you know, I do love compatibility charts if you guys are interested. Both zodiac signs, there's about a 14-page love compatibility chart where I put both, and it goes down to date of birth. So it's not so generic where it's just like a Scorpio and a Gemini. It is date of birth specific. So that is something that is available. It is the love compatibility chart. And I have that for sale. Daryl, good morning. How you doing, lovey? $52 Gemini, 48 Pisces. Ooh. Hmm. Okay. Do you think that this person's ever cheated on you? I'm going to say no. I'm going to take it back. Well, no, I'm not going to take it back. Do you think that he has? I'm truly biased against Geminis. I am. I just know all their shit, so I'm not biased. Gemini girls are different than Gemini boys, so they show up differently in relationships. They do. They do. Same with Scorpio women and Scorpio men. Same Z's, okay? Got some real strong feelings about that. But ultimately, all right. Where are you, girlfriend? Miss Christie. Okay. I'm just going to read it like this. And, oh yeah, Sag men and women are very different. They show up very differently. Very differently. Yeah. All signs, male, female traits, I say are different. You can't lump all Scorpios. You can't lump all Gemini. Men are different than women. Sagittarius, Caps. They present very differently. They really do. Anyway, okay. Christy, darling, girl, walk away. Okay? 8 years. Nothing's coming out of 8 years. Well, how much more time we got? You hear me? How much more time you want to give into this situation? You guys are okay, right? You guys you guys can make a ship sail, right? You guys can make things happen. You know how to work together when necessary. But that doesn't mean that you are in love with each other, that you guys are great partners, that you guys want everything. No, you guys can just work well together. And I think that that's the basis of some things. But if that's all that's there, there's got to be more than just that. Strong and powerful leader, however, I don't think that it's the strong, powerful. I think it's more of the emperor energy for him. I think that he is very vitriolic with his words. She says, I'm pretty sure he has. I see the cheaters card on here, so it's not, at this point, it doesn't matter. But I see that his words can be very, what are you, stupid? Why can't you, like, I see him being very, like, condescending is the word I'm looking for. I can see him being very condescending in his words to you. Not mean, he doesn't yell, he doesn't get mad, he doesn't do anything crazy, he just is condescending. Girlfriend, walk away. Go find yourself, okay? Rejection, brutality, fragile boundaries are there, and that's probably why he talks to you the way I see him talking to you, because there's not a lot like, hold on a minute, who the fuck are you talking to? Those have been eroded after the time. You're just like, say what you want to say, I'm over it. I think he talks to you whatever way because he can, right? Careless, betrayal, dishonesty, theft, trickery. I don't think that he shows up for you the way that you've always shown up for him. While he has been a reliable friend, again, I think that you guys could make a ship run type energy. He's not reliable as a lover. Crossroads, as far as love is concerned, is very much there. If you decide to walk away from this from this person, I do think that you would be on a better track for yourself. Move into the limelight. Step out of the shadows. Say, you know what? It's been 8 years and I am not any better off now than I was when we started. I'm not emotionally more mature with myself. I'm not happier. I don't have a home. I'm not married. I don't have kids. All the things, and maybe those aren't the things you wanted 8 years ago with him, so forgive me if that's not, but you get you're picking up what I'm putting down, right? So please consider walking away, because this person is not going to serve what you need them to serve for you. They can't. They haven't been able to do it in 8 years. They're not going to figure out how to do it now. Time is the only thing that we cannot get back. She said, oh my God, yes. That part. So yeah. Walk away, okay? Walk away. And you don't have, it's been 8 years, so it might take some time. It might take a couple months to walk away. You don't have to pack up your shit and leave tomorrow. Make a plan. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Don't leave anybody high and dry. I mean, don't be horrible about it, depending on the circumstance. But it's time, friend, to pivot. Miss Kiana, gift of talent, sweetheart. Will I find love this year? Will my next partner be my husband? Will it be someone I already know? Miss Kiana. Girl, every time I look up, I see Miss Infinite, I see a general. Literally, every time I get to a question, I look up and my eyes fall on you. I got you, girl. Got to get through this list, but I got you. I need to read for you clearly because I've been, the last 4 times, literally, my eyes have fallen on your general, please. So, clearly, I need to give you something. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, you're doing that, Chrissy. You're slowly moving away. Do it. It's going to work out best for you. I'm telling you. I promise. Will I find love this year? Do I already know my person? Girl, if it's anybody that you know, you don't want them as your person. Christy, you're so on point. Thank you. Thank you, Love Bug. I appreciate you. Kevin. Hi, darling. How you doing, Love Bug? It's good to see you, too. I don't usually catch you on here, Lovey. I see you, sir. I see you, Mr. Music Man. Well, I would say, what you doing? Which way'd you go? But we'll talk about that later. I hope everything is going well for you. All right. So, will I find love this year? Is it already somebody? No, what I was going to say, girl, if it is somebody that you know, you don't want them back around. That's not the husband material. We need someone new. We need some new energy. We got to clear out all this yucky energy. All right, fast moving action is coming. Are you going to find love? Yes, but your dependence and emptiness here. You got to find somebody that's right for you. Figure out what love looks like for you. And I think I should be done too. Girl, Christy, say less. Will you find your next husband? This is slow moving action, lack of control, lack of direction, self-doubt. Don't look for a husband. Look for a friend, a partner. Who can you trust? Who can you rely on? Who will be there for you when you fall? I don't want you to look for... Well, you said, will my next partner be my husband? But I do want you to focus on the partner part, not so much the marriage, okay? Don't live in delusional land, my friend, my darling. Don't live in delusional land. Bring it back down. And that's why I was like, anybody that you already know is not something that is not somebody that you should want to be with. Get out of it. You need to look towards the future. What does love look like for you? What are your plans? What do you really want? Big picture. Victory is yours. Victory is yours. Hard work is here also, but so is confusion, jealousy, and scandal. Girlfriend, I don't want you to want love so bad that you'll fall for the next best thing that tells you something sweet in your ear. Do you know what I mean? I want you to know exactly what your goals are, not what your love looks like, what your life goals are. And then from there, have somebody feel you, know you, learn you. Does that make sense? And up here, I hope I'm making sense. Understand you. It's a better way to say all of that. That sounded very... That back in. Miss Joanna, sweetheart. Miss Joanna. Makes sense? Wonderful. All right. You're picking up what I'm putting down. That's all that matters. Miss Joanna, hello again. Hi, darling. This is my girl from Greece. I see you, girlfriend, from across the pond. I see you.
You out here, baby. I want to feel you know you learn.
I said that terribly. It was horrible. All right. I'm going to close my list, you guys. I'm going to be back on later today. I'm doing multi-streaming, guys. We're so close to getting our multi-streaming up. We're trying to dial it in. So I didn't want to miss out on our morning this morning, but we're going to dial in the multi-streaming by the end of the day today. It's going to fucking happen. It's going to happen. I'm not taking no for an answer. All right, Miss Joanna, hello again. All right, so had the last reading before my trip. Oh yeah, you guys are going to Crete. I'm scared of something going wrong. Can you please double check? Everything will go smoothly between Nicholas and I. Thank you in advance, girl. You're gonna have a great time. I'm excited for you. Ooh, we got our yeah. Happy St. Patty's Day, guys. Go enjoy it. Go enjoy it. Go enjoy it. Fair, approachable, happy family, setting healthy boundaries, learning each other. There's a bit of overwhelm there, girl, but it's just you're going on vacation with a new person. Soul searching. You guys are going to find each other. Fair and approachable, happy family, friends. You're going to be just fine. Stop putting out negativity in the universe. It's going to be okay. building strong foundations. This is the protection card here, but I think you're so overwhelmed with it. You're like, I gotta be safe. I gotta be safe. Yes, of course, be safe. But ultimately, stay focused. Enjoy yourself. Stop and smell the roses. Remember why you're there. Hard work will bring success. So yes, my darling, I do think that you and Nicholas are going to have an amazing time. Enjoy it. Have fun. Be safe. All the things. All the things. All right, Miss Laura. Laura, sweetheart, this one is for you. All right. Okay. My love, darling. All right. This is a long story, guys. Sorry. Okay. Laura, are you here? So the question, so ultimately, big picture, you started talking to a guy, same university, lives 4 hours away. You were initiating all the conversations. You stopped doing it. He stopped replying. He saw your Instagram. You reached out. He stopped replying. Where is the confusion? And I'm saying it this blatant on purpose. I'm genuinely confused with him and his interactions, his intentions. He has no intentions. There are no intentions, my darling. He's not sticking around. We just ended up not speaking because he didn't reach out first. Just because he looks at your Instagram, love bug, doesn't mean that he's interested. Again, people are just nosy. There's nothing to be confused about, my love. I promise you that. Shadow self, girlfriend. Why are we so interested in somebody that's not giving anything back? Disharmony, selfishness, procrastination. Don't live in delusional world. Friend, you hear me? What are his intentions with you? Nothing. Girl. No, and I'm sorry, that was harsh. I know. But I don't think that he has any intentions with you, my darling. And if there are intentions, it's probably for one and one thing only, and that happens if you initiate it, call him over late at night, and he might show up. And if that's the case, that's not somebody that you want around. Or it might be, but, you know, he was showing interest for some time, and then he went away. And at that point, it should have been loud and clear what his intentions were. If you don't talk to me for over a month and we're going somewhere and you decide not to reach out, call, text, follow up, make sure I'm alive, your intentions are real fucking clear, sir. You don't care. There's no questions there. You don't, 4 weeks of not nothing and we're trying to establish some type of a relationship? That's not how that works. I promise you. And he's in college, girl. Cut your losses. Move on. All right, guys. That is that. My husband is here with my breakfast, so I am going to go make some time with him. Heading out for the morning. Insomnia has been oh, girl. Oh, girl. I love you, girl. Whenever you're ready to talk, you let me know, okay? What we talked about yesterday. Whenever you're ready, Jax, you holler at your girl. I'm here. I'm down for the get down. All right, guys. I appreciate you so very much, guys. If you are interested, I have same day appointments available. 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes appointments available. Love compatibility charts that we kind of went over. It is not just Gemini versus like Scorpio. Let's say it is down to the date, so it's a little more specific and tailored to you and your partner. So those are available. Birth charts are available. Birth charts with a 12-month spread are available. And that is that. So, yeah, girl, you know the wait. It's taking forever. I got 2 in the queue right now. They'll be up today. We got one more week. They'll be up today. We're getting it together. We're getting it together. And then I will try. I'm going to be on in and out, you guys, trying to get my, that part. Trying to get my equipment going. So, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go eat. Love and light. I'll see you guys later. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Don't kiss anybody just because they're Irish. Since COVID, let's not do that, okay? Let's keep our bodily fluids to ourselves. Be kind, be loving. Have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys all later. All right. Bye. Yes, Miss Court, they'll be up today. I gotta just jump over and do them now. All right? See you guys later. Bye.